Hey, good morning. I'm going to show you how to use Zoom through Seattle Schools. So go to your browser tab and type seattleschools.zoom.us. It will take you here, and then you want to click Sign In. Once you're signed in, it will give you the regular screen. Click or type in your Seattle Schools email, and it will take you to a page that looks like this. You should have something set up already. Then to make a new meeting, what you're going to do is you're going to go to this part over here, meetings, and you're going to click on that. So I am going to schedule a new meeting. So I deleted that old meeting you saw because I want to schedule a meeting with Anna Ruby and Eva to discuss students. You don't have to put in the description what your meeting is about, especially if it's about sensitive information. Don't put that in there. And then here's where you put your time. So we're going to meet on Friday. They're going to help me make another Zoom video so I can show you how to use breakout rooms. And let's say we're going to meet at 1 p.m. And it's not a recurring meeting, so I don't need to worry about that. We don't need a half hour or a whole hour. We need a half hour. So I changed that. And then I'm going to go down, scroll down. And you always want to require a meeting password just for security. Zoom will give you one, but you can make your own password. And this is really helpful for students. It's helpful when you have a recurring meeting to have the same password over and over and something they're used to or something they know. So for students, I like SWS 2020, SWS 2019. That's their IXL password, something like that. I like to keep the video on, and you always want to make sure this audio is for both. You can enable join before host if you want your students to log in before you, or you think they might come earlier. You can enable that. If you don't want that, then you can uncheck it. Keep this, enable waiting room, keep that so that you can let people in. That way no one can actually talk to each other in the Zoom without your permission. And if you are doing breakout rooms and you already know who's going to go where, you can check this, but don't worry about that. And then you click save. And you have just made a Zoom meeting. So then what you need to do is you need to send it to your participants. So if you have a student email list, what you're going to do is you're going to do one of two things. You can copy this link and you can post it into Schoology in, the sidebar where you schedule events. And then when you do that, make sure you include your meeting password. Include the link and the meeting password when you're scheduling something in Schoology. Alternatively, if you want to do it through email and your students all speak English or you're going to translate this, you can copy the invitation. So I'll copy the meeting invitation, and then you see it says copied to clipboard. Then you can open up your Outlook account, and then you can just paste that in and email it